Hello everyone, welcome back. This episode here, gonna go over some chart analysis here. And so, but before I go into that, I want to talk a little bit about the book. I actually ordered it. Let me see, Get Real by this guy, and actually it only cost $1.99, but I paid $5 for it. But that's all right. So here it is. It's kind of not in great condition. It's well. The point is, the words are still there and I can read them. Interesting part about this book is that it looks like it was written in 1990s, and so well, it's 2014. Kind of interesting. So something a little something from the past, finally catching up to the present, kinda. So, anyways, I'm enjoying reading it. Um, I don't know if the author is still alive, um, but there is an email address in there. I'm gonna try to email this person, see if I can get an autograph for this book. That could be a whole nother documentary, maybe. I'm not sure. So I'm traveling, so why not? Anyways, let's go back to a chart analysis here. So I'll get back to the book just a little bit, but let's just take a look here. This is going to be Coinbase, and again, I don't have the lines. It's let me see here on the 12-hour. There you go, 12-hour. If I just look at it as it starts here, we're here. Right now, it's on an uptrend. So, looking at that point of perspective, um, I guess I can say it's still kind of an uptrend. What I'm seeing is it burst out and then it's just ranging here until it wiggles again. So it's been going up and down. But based on the price here, which is 624, and then I look up on top here, you got Bitfin at 622, Bitsym at 623, Bitsy at 619. The Chinese exchange is now by far the lowest. So just on that alone, I mean, I'm just looking at demand here. It seems to be at a higher price of premium. It just seems that there's a lot of US dollar demand or US dollar Bitcoin demand. So, excuse me, just on that alone, it just seems like upward pressure. So, that's just my opinion. A while ago, it almost seemed like it was going the other way, as it was this small little time sliver right here. Um, Bitsy was kind of almost even with everyone. Um, but I only see that when it's a down here, like this short period of time, and sometimes it's late at night when it happens. So I don't know if the shifting of when trading activity by time zone. Um, so that's something you should just watch out for. Usually in those times, I really like to trade buy or sell because they're almost all at the same price, even on Coinbase. But lately, Coinbase has been higher. That's why I'm led to believe that there's some upward pressure just because of that. Just looking at the price. If you've seen my previous episodes, you can probably go back to them. You can see the lines that I drew out and everything. So it almost seems like it's skirting on the bottom portion of this, if there was a line. Excuse me. That's it's supported on the bottom here. If I could I'll just make a little thing right here, kind of like that. Make your own line, but anyways, so anticipation would be that it's going to bounce upward like here, and ride up, or it's going to break down, and it's just going to fall from there. So, anyways, we'll see what happens. Since it's not moving as much, it's just kind of ranging to a small, what I think is this, just range into a small little flat line here. I like to trade at those times. They're not volatile. Prices seem to be within reasonable range. Nothing like $100 difference, but reasonable. So you can make some good trades. Anyways, so that's just my analysis here. It's just been up and down, just between these two ranges in the last, I would say, 3 days, right here to here. So anticipate it's going to break out, or it's going to break down, or it could just go this way for a very, very long time. Who knows? But if people have been trading, and just like anything else, and you might have experienced this last year, 2013, where you got the end of the year where you'll see a large surge. It could be a couple reasons, and this year maybe even more so, as people are making money doing this, and making legal gains and everything. Expensing, finding expenses to reduce quote-unquote tax liability. That could be another thing. That's why you see a big push in spending at the end of the year, especially among consumers, or consumer end, retail end. So who knows? Maybe that'll make a difference. So I would expect to maybe see two things, and you're going to see something similar to 2013, where you see a surge in demand for bitcoins, and around, ironically, at the end of the year, or it's going to, I hate to say this, I always do an up and down scenario, so but the other scenario is that it doesn't do anything, actually. So anyways, if the down scenario happens, the price goes down. So very, very, very easy. Anyways, so that's what I'm seeing right now. It's just range and price. So you got to position yourself to for the break up or the break down. And I kind of explain it, where I take an average cost. If it breaks down, I just average cost it. If it breaks up, you can average buy it going up. So that's, I guess, the best way to do it. The other way is just based on what you think. You can take a long or a short position at any point in time. At that point, just a little bit of gamble. So, all right. So let's talk a little bit about the book here, since I have it, and it's very, very interesting to think of virtual reality and this concept of telepresence, teleoperation. What else? Just this whole notion that you can, I guess, through a computer, or through cyberspace, or through some immersion technology, you can never go anywhere, but you can be everywhere. If some robots, if you have some robots, if you have a willing participant act on your behalf. Um, you can do some weird things, and it's not necessarily like putting on a suit and wearing goggles and pretending you're in some computer world. It can actually just be simple as um, talking over the phone or a text, an email, um, something like that. But basically, what I'm saying is it allows you to be wherever you are, but at the same time, you can be anywhere and everywhere by either operation or presence. So it's kind of interesting, and that's kind of what you got to do when you trade bitcoins, because bitcoins they're not real. So they're not physically real. They're virtually real. But how do you get in there, and vice versa, how do you take that out of there? Because apparently the virtual reality and this reality is basically, it can be the same, where you can mimic it. So the point, you don't know which one's real, which one's not. They both seem pretty real. So it's very interesting. I would recommend anybody interested in reading this, check it out. It's just a different perspective, and I hope it kind of helps in creating your own virtual reality, your own world. If you don't like mine, you can make yours. That's what's great about it. And the nice thing is you can keep it to yourself, or you can share it. You can share it, and not only can you share it, but you can make it real. You can make it as real as you want, as far as you go. So anyways, let me conclude this episode here. I'll just end it with just to look at the price of Bitcoin right now, and there's the prices up on top right here of all the other exchanges. So just looking at those prices, I mean, where would you think? I mean, it's good to see Bitstamp and Coinbase almost. Oh, it looks like Coinbase kind of went down a little bit, but when you see Bitstamp and Coinbase kind of start matching up again, that's really, really good. I notice Bitfin and Coinbase kind of match up a lot as well. Whenever I see Bitsy match up with any of these, I know something weird has gone on. That's just a snapshot, just looking at the price difference in each market or in each exchange. So anyways, feel free to like, dislike, or even leave a comment or a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.